Only in the darkness can you see the stars. We must use time creatively and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. The time is always right to do what is right. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a constant attitude. We must build dikes of courage to hold back the flood of fear. A man who won't die for something is not fit to live. There can be no deep disappointment where there is not deep love. No person has the right to reign on your dreams. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl, but whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power. We have guided missiles and misguided men. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. Peace is not merely a distant goal that we seek, but a means by which we arrive at that goal. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over that by the good people. An individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. The time is always ripe to do right. Nonviolence is a powerful and just weapon. Indeed, it is a weapon unique in history, which cuts without wounding and ennobles the man who wields it. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. We must concentrate not merely on the negative expulsion of war, but the positive affirmation of peace. A right delayed is a right denied. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. War is a poor chisel to carve out tomorrow. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. History will have to record that the greatest tragedy of this period of social transition was not the strident clamor of the bad people, but the appalling silence of the good people. Human progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. Every step toward the goal of justice requires sacrifice, suffering, and struggle. The tireless exertions and passionate concern of dedicated individuals. We are not makers of history. We are made by history. A lie cannot live. He who passively accepts evil is as much involved in it as he who helps to perpetrate it. The quality, not the longevity of one's life, is what is important. Shallow understanding from people of goodwill is more frustrating than absolute misunderstanding from people of ill will. There is nothing more tragic than to find an individual bogged down in the length of life, devoid of breath. Rarely do we find men who willingly engage in hard, solid thinking. There is an almost universal quest for easy answers and half-baked solutions. Nothing pains some people more than having to think. We must substitute courage for caution. The moral arc of the universe bends at the elbow of justice. Almost always, the creative, dedicated minority has made the world better. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him.